size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
They'll run here on first down. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
Give now to the running back. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Back now, pressure coming. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A gain of 15 there. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
From the red zone on first. That's complete to Dobbins. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Goal to go, they're passing. And got his man, touchdown, New York. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. He's got a lane up past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Ready?
They'll throw to start the drive. And his first offering of the game lines up incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Down. 60 red. Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Hits him on the out route. Dodges another stop. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
They'll go play action on 1st down. Buying some time left. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
Here we go, set.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Ready. Set, hut.
They'll try and punch it in. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Now backed up to the 8, 3rd and goal.
Set, ready, blaster, 6, black, 95, blue striker. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s, when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now.
Throwing from the gun. On target to Dobbins. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs from 37. Back to pass on 1st and 10. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
This is our last play of the quarter. Back to the air they go on 2nd down. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They have it 3rd and 10. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
All the QBs in this league, they love their slot guys. We see it all over the NFL, that close relationship between quarterback and slot receiver. They play in such chemistry. But then when you get a defender that can get in the middle of it and mix it up and read and react in that kind of way, you get interceptions right out of the slot. That is a job well done.
Makes the tackle. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cut.
Another carry for him. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, white, white. Cut, cut.
I'll throw it. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Okay, ready?
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Get it. Cougar 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. There was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Starting from the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They give it to him again. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And after making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Giants sure going to have the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. No one's around him. He's got space. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get some late points and the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Here we go. 60 red, blue striker. Ready?
Airing it out to stop this drive. Finds the in route complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Black, 95. Ready, ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got a man left. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Ready?
They're going to try and throw it here. He gets the first and more. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
That's good for the Cowboys. First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. On the move, headed right. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Giants get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. They'll throw it here on 1st. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half. Setting up to try the point after.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants drive their lead to 11. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This is taken in at the 13. Jukes away from one. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Looking to throw. He puts it in with this one, right side. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Setting up the running back screen. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
On the double.
Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter 1st down.
52 blue. Blue striker. Red cycle. Hut.
He's dropping back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
Set. Ready. Black. 95. Hut, hut.
Throwing from the gun here. Throw left side, complete. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
Hand off to the back. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass that is similar down in distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
1st down from the 42.
Here we go. Set. 45. Set.
Back to the well again. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
10 black. Set.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Giants into the nickel, 3rd down.
Black. Let's go now. 60 red.
Dropping back to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, no run. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Back-to-back carries here. Fights his way through a tackle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They'll work against the blitz. Completed over the middle. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down.
Working on first down. Into the hands of Gaston. Complete. And they bring him down around the 34.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Options are open here. It's second and inches. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants push their lead further to start the half. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants push their lead to 18. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Hut, hut.
They'll come out throwing. It is caught left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
At the 46-yard line.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. First and 10 now from the 46.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. Cut out left. He's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he could take it to the house.
First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Hut.
Pass play now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Along the right sideline, there's space. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, we just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Blue, 32. Hut.
Back to the air following that pick 6. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings. Trap 60. 60 Maverick.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You've got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Go.
Running it now out of the gun. Will be yarded most there, and it's 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Connecting on a slant. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Giants still got to have the 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he nearly gets him into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
They get this down to the 7-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Giants on their way to their 3rd win of the year.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. They give it to him up the middle. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further. Here he goes, 3rd and long. they're able to touch him down. It's going to bring up fourth down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. They're going to try to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Giants continue piling it on here in the fourth. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would, really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Black, 95, ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Down. Yellow, 43.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Finds him over the middle. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Ready.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
3rd and 1.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
A little touch pass here. Try to move the chains. And he's going to go down right along midfield strike.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50.
So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.